So we're building a bed. Yeah, we don't build beds, we build cabinets, but sometimes we build beds. So we're building a bed. I gotta make a bed post here, and I will show you how to do that. These are gonna be hollow 4-inch posts. We'll put it together and show you how it's done. So this is gonna be for the footboard, so we want the footboard to look good on both sides, so we don't want any exposed fasteners anywhere. So we're gonna take the one side of the leg, and we're gonna screw that on first. I already sanded it and drilled some holes in it, so I cheated and did that before I started videoing. We're gonna stick that on, and then we'll glue the rest of the pieces right around it, and then we'll trim it up and sand it up and be ready to stain it. So I just put a little thing there just to work with the spacer. That holds it about the right height. And you don't want to overdo the amount of glue you put on, because it'll squeeze out and get exposed, and then when you try to stain it, the glue doesn't take stain, it leaves a light spot. If you're doing something like this, you just gotta be real careful with your amount of glue you put on. So this is where having 4 hands comes in really handy. Only I don't have 4 hands. So those two are just real little screws. They don't hold much, but they'll hold it in place. We can put our pilot holes in there and put some long screws in. First piece on. We don't have to worry about squeeze out so much on these, because they're all going to get trimmed off and sanded up. So. Alright, so that'll hold it in place. I'm just going to put a couple of pins in here just to keep it, until I have to take my clamps off after fit and put the other board on. A 23 gauge pin gun. Rex is the best one for an air gun that I found. You can't really see them. They don't leave a hole like any other brand nailer does, which is nice because then we don't have to put anything up, but they hold really well.
Not a sponsor.
I'm going to measure this to make sure we get our finished size of our post exactly what we want it to be. That just hold it from sliding back and forth until we get our next piece on there. For just a second here, we're putting all of our truss in those 2 little pin nails, or most of it. I'm still hanging on. And by clamping that tight enough, all of our cuts are square, so that'll make this all square. I'll just double check this one here, make sure they're right. So there it is, it's all clamped up. Once the glue dries, we'll flush trim these off here and here, all the way around. We're going to throw a V-groove on there just for some decorative purposes. It'll stain up nice. And then we'll put trim around the bottom, cap the top. That's how you build a bed post if you don't want any exposed fasteners.